Hey everybody, so what is for dinner tonight? I am going to make some, what am I making? Boneless pork chops. Okay, I'm going to make some of those. I've got sweet potato for me, baked potato for John, and I have got some fresh corn, homegrown corn from our sweet neighbor from next door. Their relatives brought it to them from Illinois, so I'm going to cook a couple of those up for us for dinner. So anyway, I'm getting ready to prep my potato, and I'm going to cook it in the air fryer because it's just too hot to turn the oven on. It's still, I don't know, high 90s, but I'm going to cook it on my stone. And so I'm going to prep my potatoes. I'm using canola oil because, well, I ran out of olive oil. Salt, pepper, maybe some garlic powder. And then I'm going to pop it in the oven. So let's get some potatoes ready. Okay, so we're going to get our pork chops ready. Oh, I'm going to have to bring up some water to boil the corn. Now I would a lot of times take it outside, but again it's too hot. And these are cold, so I really kind of want to bring these to room temperature anyway. And I'm going to season them, and I'm going to let them sit here until I'm ready for them. So let's get my chops ready. So again, I'm using this oil because, well, that's just what I have. And I'm going to cook it in, I'm going to cook them in my 12-inch cast iron griddle pan, or yeah, grill pan. And so whenever you're cooking really outside or cast iron, I always like to oil my meat instead of oiling the pan itself. So I'm just putting some garlic powder on here, and nothing fancy. John is really more of a plain, he really prefers his meat more plain unless I'm smoking it or grilling it. Okay, and I'm going to use my meat tenderizer. So did you know that this meat tenderizer has two sides? This is great for if you're going to pound out, say you're going to make a crust, a graham cracker crust, or you need to break up some corn, or not corn, I got corn on the mind. What am I thinking? That's what I'm thinking. Soda crackers. Like if you're gonna top something or put it in meatloaf, whatever. That side is great for getting you a fine crust. This has got these spikes, and I'm just going to tenderize my meat. So if you don't have these tongs, guys, these are like an extension of your hands. What I like about them too is they have the little curves there. They grab the meat super easy. I love these tongs. Personally, I'd rather have stainless steel tongs anyway. I don't need to grease that side. There's enough oil. Time to refill my salt and pepper shakers, but I want to wash them first. All right, and this will go right in the dishwasher. So I'm gonna let this rest for a little bit. Okay, so I lied. I'm actually gonna put on some of the smoky barbecue rub. It's one of our rubs from Tempered Chef. And I absolutely love this rub. I love it, love it, love it. Let me scoot you back down. And here I have my water going. No, it's not a Pampered Chef pot. The little pan I was going to use was a little too small for the full-size corn. And I'm just sprinkling some on here. Just a little bit because, well, I love this stuff, this and the barbecue rub. So good, so good. So I will come back. Okay, I will come back in a few minutes. I want to wait a little bit closer till John comes home, and then I'll warm up my pan. I got my pot here, my hot water going, and I'm going to bring that to a boil and get to cooking when he gets home. All right, I'll see you in a bit. It's time to fill the salt and pepper shakers. Look at pretty low. So take my pepper shaker. Okay. Got some peppercorn. Doesn't matter, whatever you like. Dump it in. Done. Whoops. Gotta have the right cap. See how easy? All right. Save that for next time. Got my salt. There's a little bit more of the salt left in there, but that's okay because that'll be used up first anyway. Okay, here we go. Here's the salt. You don't have to worry about getting a funnel out or anything like that. Again, wrong cap. All right, we'll put this back. Wipe these down. I'm sure they need to be wiped down every now and again. And wipe this one down, and that, my friends, is how you fill the salt and pepper shakers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start cooking because John will be home shortly. I'm going to start by putting my corn in my pot. No, it's not a Pampered Chef pot. The pot I was going to use was too small, and I didn't want to pull out the great big one. But I'm using this one, and it has a little kickstand there, so I can put these in there easily. Put my corn in. There's just 2 of us, so 2 ears of corn. Oh, too much water. Pampered, not perfect. I will be right back. Try this again. We'll pop that in there. That's better. All right, and we'll put the lid on it and we'll let that go for a little while. And I'm gonna start warming up my skillet here. And my potatoes are still in the air fryer, and they've been in there for about 30 minutes now, so I'm gonna go check them and see if I need to give it more time. Be right back. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my pork chops in. Okay, so I'm gonna flip these. I really just kind of want to get the color on them right now. And I'm going to put my, it's just a lid or a splatter guard, because I kind of want to steam these after a little bit and let them cook in a closed environment. All right. There, look at that. I'm gonna turn that down. You ever seen our little butter container here? Now this is the only butter that I keep in the refrigerator after I've started using it, because this is for corn on the cob. So if you're rolling your corn on the cob on the top, you don't want it to be super soft, because the heat from your corn on the cob is going to melt this. So anyway, it holds about a half of a cube or a half of a stick of butter. Anyway, isn't it cute? It's just one of these little gadgets you didn't know you needed. So I'm adding just a little bit of water, because I don't want my top to dry out. Like me, and you want your pork to be done, you want it at the right temperature, you gotta try this thermometer here. This thing is it's a digital thermometer. And it comes with one of them probes. But anyway, I'm cooking pork, so for medium I want it to be between 145 and well done I want it around 160. And I'm gonna go more for the well done. I'm not interested in getting salmonella. Been there, done that. This is showing 193, so I'm thinking it's already done. It didn't take long to cook. You see how it's going back down? So now I'm going to try this bigger piece. 168. Okay. So these are almost done. I'm going to turn these down to low, and then we'll leave them hang out in here until it's dinner time.
Corn is excellent.
It's like one of the best corns we've ever had. Yum. I can't wait.